Well, the Switch 2 came out, and sales are really good, apparently. To no one's surprise. Uh, you all are like crack addicts. Like you couldn't help yourself. I kind of anticipated that this was going to be how the Nintendo Switch sales were going to go, just because they really run off that nostalgia bait or whatever. So, well, these games are super fun and replayable, and it's just like all the people who talk shit just immediately bought it. Anyway, um, I wasn't gonna buy the Switch. I wasn't. I have a Switch. I barely play it. I don't have the Nintendo nostalgia boner that most everybody else has. So it wasn't really ever going to be for me. I did like to point and laugh at the absurd costs of everything now and how they're going to be raising the prices and how they're also going to monetize literally everything. And then how Nintendo is still going to try to steal everything that they can. Every game mechanic that's ever come out, Nintendo did it first. According to them. According to their lawyers anyway. So I mean, it's whatever. But the Nintendo Switch is breaking records. So I have this article here pulled up from The Verge. Nintendo Switch is the fastest Nintendo Switch 2, which is also dumb. Like, this is like the first time I've ever really did the like a numbered console release, but I think they kind of jacked it up. I think it could have been the Super Switch. Uh, the Super Switch would have been a much better naming process for this one at that point, but whatever. That's just me being an asshole, which is my normal. Um, Nintendo Switch 2 is the fastest selling game console of all time. The Switch 2 has reached a record breaking 3.5 million units sold in just 4 days. Like I said, doesn't really surprise me. I know there's going to be a lot of Nintendo people out there. Well, you said it wasn't going to sell. I'm going to be honest with you. I really didn't think it would sell that much. Good on Nintendo, I guess. I thought it was going to go from the Wii to the Wii U in amount of sales. Um, time will tell how many consoles they actually sell. Um, I I would say they will probably break. We'll see. I don't know. But we'll see. The holiday season to come this year. If they offer any kind of discount at all, yeah, we're probably talking. I don't know. I want to say they'll probably break 10 million units by holiday, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I still think Nintendo's pretty crooked for doing what they did. And I think you're setting a bad precedent, and I think Sony and Xbox are following suit. Um, Somehow the PlayStation 5 is still a extremely well-selling console, even though they don't have any games to play on it. There's games to play on, obviously, but there's no Sony exclusives other than like remakes and remasters that's come out. It's been really weird. The console cycle has been really weird. We've lost exclusivity in games. A lot of the PlayStation games have gone to PC. Xbox has pretty much fully went to subscription model service, mostly abandoning their consoles, um, and even to the point where they've announced some Xbox exclusives coming to PlayStation, like Gears of War and Halo, potentially. Hasn't happened yet, to my knowledge, but I mean, kind of what's the point anymore, really? And a lot of these big studio games don't really sell me. Anyway, that puts me back to the bad precedents that Nintendo is saying that their games are $80 now. They're worth it, and you should feel privileged to pay $80 to play our games. I don't know if they actually said that. It feels like they said something like that. But the more buzz is around smaller indie studios making games these days, so we'll see what happens as it goes. I'm sure there's going to be a ton of people playing crossover cart and furry ball catchers, copy and paste, and the Italian plumber man. All those games are going to sell. Which have they even announced the new Mario yet? I don't think they have. I don't think they've announced a new Zelda. I think they hinted at the new Metroid, which didn't show up on the last console. I guess I don't. Like I said, I don't pay that much attention to Nintendo stuff. But enjoy your Switch too, I guess, since you 3.5 million users that already have one and are paying to play online. How's that working out? How's the online work? Is it working good? Is everybody enjoying the Mario Kart Pro Skater game that I saw people just grinding around the track? Because that seems real, I guess. Whatever. I don't care. Happy karting or whatever you're doing. I guess enjoy it. Let me know though. I am curious how the how mobile of a console it will be. Will it be mobile enough to take on a road trip, or do you have to connect it to Wi-Fi? To, I mean, can you just play solely offline once you have a game installed on it? I really don't know these things because the way they talked, it was kind of going to be like an online connected console most of the time anyway, which doesn't really make it much of a handheld portable console at that point. You might as well just have a Wii U that still has a wire plugged into the TV, more or less. So I don't know. I'm still skeptical. It's gonna sell a lot. That's just that's Nintendo. Anyway, I we'll talk about the next thing to talk about. So I'll be back here with more videos this week. Um, try to try to boost that YouTube algorithm or whatever is going on. So I need to produce more stuff. So this is me just talking about different topics and different articles that pop up and catch my fancy. So until next time. So until next time, give me a like and subscribe here on YouTube. I'm also on Twitch. I think I'll be trying to stream on Kick. I am also on X, trash talking a lot. So go give me a follow over there too. And look forward to more content coming out from MainAceChase and Intelligent Aces channel. Podcast every Thursday at 8 Central on MainAceChase. Check out Intelligent Aces podcast every Thursday at 7 Central on Twitch TV/MainAceChase, where we break down more and more things that happen each week. Go follow us over there and also on YouTube where I'm live there as well. All right. Thanks. Later.